Dreamcon, a big event that was held in Houston, Texas this weekend, where all creators of all sorts of all games, whatever, come together to have a good time. People cosplaying, people playing video games, tournaments, you can name it. Had a chance to meet a lot of good people. So today's video, we're actually going to be recapping my tournament run for Street Fighter 6, giving y'all a thorough breakthrough on what I went through. So you already know what time it is. Hey, yo, and let's get it. Kid is back from Dreamcon, and I must say it was an experience that will never be forgotten. Top 8, right? Top 8 was showcased on stream, so I actually wanted to show my bracket before top 8 happened. So I was in pool B1, and my first opponent was Harmon the Boy. So I believe this was a DJ mirror. To give like some quick feedback on it real quick, I heard him say, "Oh snap, I'm fighting Nightmare," right? So right then and there, it's like I knew I had him. Because that's one thing that I actually want to tell people when it comes down to tournaments, right? Don't allow the name to like psych you out. Because it's like, once you see somebody wise, somebody you play the same character as you, just any reason to just get into this mindset to where you won't play your game, it's like you lost before you even got to the character select. It was a good set, but I managed to take it 2-0. GG's to him though. A4 Rob. So this was a Zangief. So he kind of did the same thing also, but he waited till the set was over. He didn't say it as we were sitting down. You know, so he approached it a little bit different. As soon as it was over, he was like, yeah, I already knew that was going to happen. You know, so I'm just like, okay. He kind of psyched himself out also, but you know, he waited to the end. So GG's to him. He was a Zangief also. Byron the Great, Akuma, he had me scared. I don't know what it was, but he knocked me down one time in the first round, and he just like completely blitzed me. I'm talking about he made me guess off of every single wake up. Like I took like 2 or 3 throws, and then next thing you know, I'm just guessing off the shimmy, guessing for like he came in full-fledged, and he was ready to fight. Luckily for me, I was able to adjust quick and take it 2-0, but he was a tough fight. That mother lover came in swinging, and I actually ran sets with him after the tournament. No. When top 24 was over, he pulled me to the side. He was like, "Can we run some sets?" So boom, I played him to like a 1st of 10, gave him some feedback, and he was like, "You know, man, I truly appreciate that." I'm like, "Oh yeah, man, no problem, dog. You know, you got a strong Kuma. You just got to keep going out to tournaments. You know, keep breaking the rust, learning new stuff, and then you know what I'm saying, you gonna keep growing." Now, J-Force, Marissa player. This individual right here, he has a unique way of playing the game. He doesn't hold the controller like most people. You know, some people, they hold it like this. You know what I'm saying? Game like this, right? This individual right here, he actually turns the controller like this, and he plays with it like this. So it's obvious that when you turn it this way, the controls are technically inversed. What you may feel is gonna move you back is gonna move you forward, right? It's gonna do that. So he's playing the game completely different. Shockingly, he blew up on Twitter. Somebody recorded him doing this, and here we are. We have it in 4K. He's actually playing with it just like that. He went hella viral. He pulled me to the side, and somebody else was like, "Bro, you know that's the dude that plays the controller upside down, right?" I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, like you played the person that played different." He told me his story off camera. I didn't think to even bring it to Twitter until I seen that people in the comments was like, there got to be a story to this. Oh, there's got to be no real reason for this, right? Like, a lot of people just didn't believe it. So since he pulled me to the side and told me exactly what went down, I quote tweeted it. Because I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and fill these people in on why this man played like this. So I quote tweeted it, and I said, "I fought this dude one aside. It blew my mind. He's a Marissa player also. His story was him and the brother were game growing up, and his brother never told him he was holding the control the wrong way. So he said F it and made it work." Not even lying to you. That is exactly what he said. I think he, up until the Nintendo 64, right? Because the Nintendo 64 is when the controller just changed completely. So shout out to this brother. You have a real amazing way of playing the game, man. You went viral. You know what I'm saying? You shocked the world. So boom, fast forward a little bit. We are now top 24. Man. This is when the tournament got real sweaty. So for those who, know me, y'all know the characters that I hate. Y'all know the characters who I wish get nerfed. Y'all know everything I've been saying, right? So the whole tournament, I've been saying, like, man, I hope I don't run into no Blancas, no Kimberlys. Hopefully I could just avoid these players up until like winter finals, grand finals, and just fight them later on. Just hopefully I don't get them mid bracket where I could get cursed with loser side nice and early. So as soon, right? I'm talking about as soon as I hit top 24 and I look at the bracket, guess what I gotta fight? I gotta fight a mother-loving Blanca. This was another match that happened off stream. Went down to last game, last round, and let me tell you how it happened, right? I had the combo going. Boom, you know what I'm saying? Dry rush, cancel. And I tried to activate level 2, right? I didn't notice I did a different route. So normally when I do my last dry rush into crouching fairs, I lead into the target combo. But I didn't notice that I did crouching fairs into standing fairs. So I'm up here pressing the buttons like I did target combo, but I did standing fairs, and I tried to activate level 2 too late. So luckily I caught myself and didn't make the level 2 come out on whiff to get punished and killed like that. So now I didn't drop the combo, right? So I'm in burnout because I fully committed to a combo that I knew was going to kill, but I dropped the ending. And he's in the corner, one hit away from losing. Bro, when I tell you my heart dropped into my stomach, bro, I'm like, dog, no way I just dropped this combo. So I went in for a throw, he teched. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, oh my God. So need to say I'm still in burnout. He jumped, right? He jumped, and you know when you're in burnout, everything is +4. So he tried to throw me too early because I was still in guard stun due to being, in burnout. He whiffed the throw. I threw him and then won. Oh, when I tell you the pressure off my stomach was released. The pressure off my stomach was released. Made it to the next fight. So now, this is where things are getting hella sweaty. The kid has made it to winners semifinals and moving on through the bracket. So this is officially top 8. We are now in the actual top 8 footage of Dreamcon. Now I get to actually show y'all what happened, give my perspective on it, and how I felt in the fight. Street Fighter 6. The kid has made it to the big stage. Taking the hat off, or taking the hoodie off, my bad. You know what I'm saying? So this is another Kimberly player. Another Kimberly player. No, this is the first Kimberly I fought. So, as we all know, hate fighting Kimberly. Can't stand it, right? The character is a pet peeve of mine. The character is a menace. The character got made better. So he started off dry rushing, right? He started off dry rushing. Homie is mixing me as soon as the fight starts, right? Hold on. Mixing me as soon as the fight starts. So y'all already know I'm getting aggravated because it's like, dog, you don't want to play solid at all? You don't want to play solid at all? You just try to straight Street Fighter 6 me as soon as the match starts? Like, that's how you coming out the gate swinging? Like, for real? I'm like, okay. I see what I gotta fight. Now I'm praying that I can survive the mix. Alright? So that's my mindset right now. I'm like, okay, now I'm getting mixed. Block the low. Yep. Bada bing, bada boom, right? Still playing it slow, trying to find my spacing. Guess wrong off the EX run. Alright, got the dash up throw. Nice. I should have did heavy so bad right there. I don't know why I did mid, but whatever. Alright, so we got him in burnout. Level 1, I respect that. I wasn't concerned about it. I'd rather make him burn level 1. Good back roundhouse. He jabbed once again. Jackknife. Sucks to see that happen, but all right. A whiffed jackknife situation made that round work completely in his favor, but we move on. He started the round off with the X run again. All right. I'm back in the corner just like that. Mixing me. Looking for the perfect parry. Didn't get it. Command grab. I tried to walk forward. I figured he was going to do the backup and not command grab me again, so I tried to dry rush in. All right, so y'all, at this given time, I'm just like, I read it up pretty quick, but in my mind, I'm just like, man, this is really happening right now. Like, it's feeling like an online rank match, right? Because at first I was like, this is tournament. He won't play as wild like that. I'm just like, this is about to be a whole different fight. But I was like, okay, I gotta play this game like it's online. If I don't play this game like it's online, I'm gonna get ran over. Like my patient play style is about to get gutted if I continue to play how I tried to approach this fight in the first game. So moving on into the next fight, you know, I'm analyzing what's going on, trying to make the fireball a bigger presence now, kind of give him something to think about. Dry rush low forward. Figured he was gonna tech, but he didn't. I tried to parry, he threw it. I didn't anti-air. All right. All right, good interruption. Yep, so I did level 3 to avoid going to burnout while forcing his burnout, even though he probably won't go into burnout, but one hit away. So boom, got him where I want him at. Good sweep, good block off the overhead. Yeah, I should have expected somebody to want to jump out right there knowing that they was in burnout, so I should have been more aware of that. All right, good wake up jackknife. Nice. I was expecting a parry right there, but he respected it. All right, 1-1. Deep breath, inhale, exhale. All right. If I wasn't in the process of throwing a fireball, I could have caught that slide punish. Nice.
Big counter hit. You ain't gonna spin that though. No, not necessary. Not necessary. One grab. Guess for game. Nope. Doesn't get close enough to make him guess. Chip with a good level 2. No.
Oh yeah, he burnt himself out trying to dry rush.
Yeah, that's what happens. Definitely should have spent it. It would have been so just in case.
See, that's what I was looking for him to do. Like a few rounds ago where he kept going for command grab, I was looking for the dry rush option. So the time where he actually did dry rush, I wasn't even concerned about it no more. So yeah, this is another situation where I decided to level 3 to avoid going to burnout.
But why not spin it like just pelt him with the projectiles? There you go, make him parry. Forces the neutral jump.
I realized I was a...
He tried a little micro step there. He almost set up what he wanted. A little delay on that button. Damn, hitting the button on wake up, the slide. Ooh. Wow. Yo, nightmare.
I don't think this is going to kill.
Truly. I cannot believe that wasn't enough. Good bait there, but the burnout makes it where he can't punish.
Nice.
Okay, nightmare effect.
All right, so as we can clearly see, he went from playing extremely wild to starting to play a little bit more cautious and pick his moves better. He was still doing the mid-range approach with run options, but it wasn't as crazy as it was first round. So slowly getting him to play the game that I wanted him to play in the beginning. Good jump. All right, put him back in the corner. All right, he playing my game now. He playing my game now. He playing my game now. I try to do something, but
okay. Overhead block. Fishing for the overhead. Oh, he's being super active with the buttons. He stole like 4 turns in a row. Burned out. I don't know about it, Chief. Hey.
Nice.
I see you out there.
Happy that jackknife didn't miss. The online stuff slowed down. He needs to go back to it. Yeah. Got him. Yeah. Got him. So, that's how I managed to beat the first Kimberly. This is how I managed to beat the first Kimberly. So, my mindset at this time was like, okay, I beat the Blanca. I beat the Kimberly. Please don't let me have to run into no more of those two characters, right? At this point, I'm just like, just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of getting mixed left and right, having to guess for dear life. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Just let me fight characters that just want to play footsies. You know what I'm saying? Just play the game the right way. To brag it a little bit more, my next opponent was actually Jukes. Very strong jury player. So come to find out, he's actually coming from Mortal Kombat. He was a high-level Jackie player. I ran into him a lot online with Ed and DJ. So I already knew this was about to be a fight. This wasn't about to be easy. I was already on game as soon as I found out that he was in the tournament. So, homie is 6'6". That mother lover is tall. That mother lover is a football player. But yeah. Jury. This matchup has always been like a toss-up for me. I feel like Jukes would say this is a bad matchup, but personally, I feel like it's 5-5. So we got the bait, got the pressure rolling.
He's gonna go for throw next time, 100%.
You believe in it?
I believe in it.
All right. We'll keep an eye out.
I caught the jump.
So about to jump in is good. Shoot.
All right, level 1. Beat on my drive meter a little bit.
I'm on either side. Looking for the jump.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Defensive throw. One more into
Oh, that's when I baited the parry. Okay, so right here, I was feeling good. When I baited that parry, hold on, we got to put that in slow-mo. When I baited that parry, I was like, man, I got this. I was like, man, I got this, man. I was like, yeah. So I was feeling good right there. I was like, I'm making clutch plays, you dig? I'm making clutch plays. Trying to backdash, but you know, I keep forgetting backdash is kind of iffy in this game. Caught the perfect parry to beat the dry rush, so that was good.
We saw him close his last set with that, right? Checking the drive rush with the jab. He's money with it.
Ah, I knew it. Yeah, this matchup had a lot of jumping attacks that kept getting away. Where was my drive meter? I feel like I should have probably committed to dry rush and extended this a little bit more. I should have extended that, man. I played with my fool right here. I think I won this. No. I think I lost this round. Yeah. I should have extended that dry rush. Because I think that last extension would have definitely killed. It's so hard trying to space yourself to whiff punish Jury because of the forward movement on her buttons.
big damage. No throw.
Nice.
Bro, you gonna just make me look wrong like that? Like I'm a professional player of some sort? You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
that was good.
It's gonna be
Still no anti-air? Oh my god.
We needed a jackknife there, nightmare effect, given opportunity to Jukes. Both whipping the grab.
I'm so mad at myself. It's like looking at these matches after the fact, I understand and just gotta be mad at myself, but it's like during the moment of battle, it was just like so many other things was on my mind.
Starting this one off strong.
Now when I really look at the fight, I'm like, man, he was really jumping. Like he was really jumping, bro.
waiting on it.
No anti. It looked like I wanted to, but I second guessed.
Waiting on it.
Yeah, it's like I was about to do it, but it's like I don't know what happened right there. But I feel like I wanted to anti-air because the way I positioned myself after that jackknife to just sit on charge.
Nightmare effect being super patient. But I like it though.
All right, finally caught something.
No anti-air again.
Both of them playing a lot slower though, like you said. No overcommitment. Oh, nice. Gets the hit. Not sure what he was doing on wake up, but
All right, fully converted that one.
Good touches right now.
Trying to get out the corner. I try to get out the corner. I was committed to just jumping out the corner so bad.
Yeah, he didn't have the stock, so he couldn't.
Yeah.
Trying to get a reaction out of Jukes.
Woo. All right. Nice. Nice round. Smooth. Smooth as butter that round. We got a full level 3.
Looking like exactly what winner's final should look like.
All right. Caught the jab on the delay.
I like that little staggered pressure back throw. Wait a minute, nightmare effect.
Almost had it again.
No anti-air. Jukes fighting back out of this corner though. Perfect parry to set the pace.
I don't know what happened right there. I guess I tried to press a button after the parry.
That parry a little too early, but didn't eat the worst damage.
So we level 3 right here. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Real good life lead. He close to burnout. 3 balls and still getting up.
Drive rush. Man, I will say nightmare effect has not been too ready with the anti-airs.
Not at all. Just been letting all the jumps happen. Still holding strong, so it's not the worst thing. But if you start adding those,
I tried to press a button right there.
pressure would have been
Is this the situation where I jab? Yeah. Yeah. In this spot right there, I was just like, man, it's do or die. Because I feel like a lot of people, and you know what? I guess right. No. See, I guess right. You know what I'm saying? I really should have died if he would have did the actual setup for the safe jump. I should have died. But I still feel like he tried to empty load me right there. He looked at me and he was like, man, did you really press button right there? Like, are you crazy? That's what he looked at me and said. So as you can look at my face, I'm trying to explain to him, and I think I told him, like, man, I just believed. I'm like, man, I believe, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I could say. Was like, I believed. I had nothing else to say. So,
Exactly what they're
you
talking
know what I'm saying? So now I feel like my confidence is slowly growing. I realize I'm starting to move forward a little bit. Projectiles are starting to become more active. I was slow on the reactions. I wanted the jackknife right there, but I didn't have enough charge.
Oh yeah, there
Over the
we
projectile, it
go.
was so good.
Yeah, I started to get more active.
That's confirmed.
That was a real confirm.
Spend it.
Yep. Level 1.
You
I
still
think
don't
we're
have
the
to
same.
stop though. Yeah, you still have to stop.
Demon, like
You can have use it one of the powered up.
did I aim to make some type of comeback right here?
For DJ.
Okay.
The check. Okay, nice call out.
Yep, real nice call out. Can't be mad at that one.
He ripping at that time. Nightmare effect, not really worried.
Caught
about
that
it.
again.
You're not gonna DP every time. Gets a good touch. That's solid damage. Hey. Trying to go for another bait.
There we go.
My airspace. He's finally anti-air. And he whipped it.
There we go. So, match point for me. Set point.
Any of his beaters still has 3 balls.
Set point. How did I drop the ball?
Throw it. Okay.
Got throw pressure going.
Another forward throw.
Baited the parry.
Running away with it. The punish counter.
Got the drive impact.
Face,
You
man.
ain't
Oh,
spinning
this
it
is huge.
How did I throw this away?
yet. Next,
How did I throw this away? What happened?
he's trying to force the issue. Drive rush in.
No DP.
I like them backing up though, giving each other a little
No
space.
DP again.
Yeah. If he would have just anti-aired one of those, he would not be in the situation.
Yeah.
Fans led to some big
Now I'm in
time
burnout.
stuff. Poor Jukes, the burnouts here, the feng shui
do it.
thing.
Okay, I know what happened.
He's looking for it. Don't do it. But he gets the jump in.
Yeah, my. Yeah.
It
Is
just
that
does it.
baited? Is that baited? It is.
Jukes
Yeah.
steals it back. We go to another game. I like how you do it. You see how Jukes is pumping himself up. He's like, I made the right decision. I did. Make
Me not anti-error. Me not anti-error.
Game 5.
Game 5, they're still alive. And we got Nightmare Effect pushing to the corner.
All right. Starting off strong again.
Trying to get a reaction. No
Starting off strong again. Slapped him out the L.
Get off my plane. Yo, nice.
Strong presence.
The Sobot.
All right. Strong again.
He does not need a bar.
All right. All right. Strong showing again. Now can we put the nail in the coffin?
Wow.
That was the first time he did, bro. That was the first time he did a dive kick for a jumping, and I was actually ready to anti-air. I was actually ready to anti-air that time, and the one time I would have anti-aired, he actually dive kicked.
I mean, I like both reactions. Okay. Goes for the engine. Tries to go for the parry. XNightMareEffect takes the throw for his trouble.
All right.
Kind of just letting the feng shui meter.
Back throw.
Oh no! In the corner, meterless.
My man's
Jukes
fishing.
tried to jump out, back throw here from NightMareEffect. And then
Woo!
NightMareEffect with a little three-piece combo, taking himself to grand finals.
Bro, my hand, oh my God. Do y'all see the nerves in my hands as I freaking rub my head? Do y'all see the nerves? Moving on, grand finals. Grand finals. The final piece. The winner takes all. The moment that everybody been waiting for. So before this match even started, I was just like, well, I didn't even know. No, I did know. Okay, so Legendary Pred actually had to fight Jukes again. So looking down at loser side, I beat Jukes, and Jukes had to play Pred. So at this time, I already knew that it was another Kimberly. So this whole time, I'm like, Jukes, I need you to beat this Kimberly, bro. I need you to beat this Kimberly. And me and him just going back and forth like, bro, I hate Kimberly. Like, we both felt like that. Like, nobody wanted to fight Kimberly, dog. You know what I'm saying? He didn't feel like getting mixed. I didn't feel like getting mixed. But I'm like, dog, you got to take one for the team, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to beat this Kimberly. Like, you seen the Kimberly I had to fight. That's a whole different Kimberly. And I barely made it out of that one. You think I feel like fighting another Kimberly? Like Jukes. You got to beat this Kimberly, bro. You got to take one for the team so you can get your run back in grand finals. So, homie tried, but Pred got him last game, last round. Pred won 3-2. I still feel the nerves. I'm not even there right now. I'm at home watching me, and I could feel the nerves in my body. You look awkward? Man, the tournament nerves was strong, bro. Like, it was rough. So, boom, locking in.
And I think he's going to need that in this set against Legendary Pro.
So, it's funny he said that, right? He's going to need the anti-air against this character, right? So, how did I drop that? How did I drop that? I must have just mistimed my crouching medium punch. So the moment, right? I can't hear the commentators because I got the headphones on, right? I can't hear the commentators. So I dropped the combo right here. Kind of sad about that, but whatever. Right? I just so happened to have aimed to anti-air this character and then got hit with what I was scared of. So here we are in the corner, and in my mind I'm just like, bro, I gotta be careful with my jackknives because ain't no telling when he's gonna be looking to bait my jackknife. Bro, I don't know why I'm dropping all my dropping all the confirms, but we got the roundo. All right, caught the combo. I was looking for him to tech, but he didn't. It was so many times where I tried to walk up and block and got caught with standing medium kick. All right, back in the corner.
to
All right.
but you
yeah.
can't stop me. Oh, shimmy.
Yeah.
A basketball on him. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Tekken mid screen.
30% right there. He's not dead though.
I tried to press stand and fears look like and it got denied.
Tried the back dash.
Caught the back dash.
That worked, right? But it was the right idea from Nightmare Effect. I don't know why we got a back row from Legendary Fred.
Defensive, but he was thinking that
There's a lot of situations where I just wasn't believing in my hits at all.
Here comes Nightmare Effect. He's still at a life deficit, so he needs a big hit.
I try to throw him again.
My man said, "You're not now."
Oh, man. Nightmare Effect. That was one heck of a clutch.
In that situation, I hate to do it. I mean, I know what the answer is, but I just hate to do it, man. I don't want to keep spending meter just to force a punishment for that one time, and then she could just create the same situation again. But every time he do Fierce into run, I could EXDP that. But that's just going to be a momentary punish to where he could just create it again and force me into burnout faster. I could risk the chance of trying to perfect parry, but then you could just feint cancel the run and throw it. So it's like, that mix is just disgusting.
More pressure.
Tried to set something up. That heavy punch breach on the block.
Yeah, I should have been coming in trying to apply pressure more.
He could have closed out if he
definitely coulda closed out.
recognized. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of closing out.
Go ahead and spin that level one. No. What are you? So you just don't want to win?
Oh my God, what's up with these? Oh, bruh, I understand why I'm dropping everything. Because it's like in the moment, it's a lot of situations I just can't believe was hidden. But when I'm watching it, I'm just like, bruh, this was a disgusting.
Every time. You know what it is.
I'm happy I made it to grand finals, but man, looking at my decisions and my lack of conversions, it's just like, bruh, this is terrible.
Baited. Oh, but he doesn't get it. The right button choice from Fred. A jab recovers safely.
I teched again. Oh, bro, I teched again.
To the corner. You got a long way to go. Wake up, Bugs, but he didn't believe in it. Oh, the DI is gonna work. What you
That
gonna
was a
do
good
with it?
DI.
Yo, Fred, what are you gonna do with it though? Okay, that's gonna work this time. Full extension, you can spend it to get the kill, but you might not need to. Level 2. How long? All day. Every day. I love that. I definitely in Street Fighter.
They still offer me to watch L's? Yeah, watching L's is
My favorite character. Maybe next
it's rough, but you could really point out everything that was wrong.
I got you.
Like you really see everything. Cause it's like you know you could do better, but in the moment, like you can't really doubt yourself. But it's like, if only, right?
The bravery.
But I'm showing him too much respect. But then every time I try and do my pressure or do something, he jab. So it's like, it got to a point where I just didn't know what to do. Cause every time I wanted to apply pressure, I got caught with a jab, or like some button I wanted to throw, the startup got beat. So it's like I was torn between, should I continue to play defensive? Should I just try and apply pressure and pray that my startup don't get beat? But it was just like, bruh, everything was like he was playing good. I can't fault him for how he was playing. Like he was making his decisions right, but it's like everything I wanted to do was just getting beat.
And he pressed a little premature. Yep, the jump in is going to lead to a level 2. What is it?
All day, every day.
Yeah, he was really just tap dancing on my brain cells, bro. I can't even lie. And then with the DPs, I realized my success rate was high, but every time I didn't DP, I realized he just kept doing it, and I'm just like, bro, can I get some respect? Like you're willing to? I mean, I know what he was doing. Like it was gonna get to a point where I couldn't DP no more because I didn't want to go into burnout. Right? So I understand his game plan. Like, okay, you DP me, fine. Let's see how many more times you do it before you have to care about your meter and realize that you close to burnout. So now I'm in this situation.
Well, I mean, but that's why legendary Fred is staggering his pressure and is working out. One more interaction right here for Fred. The back throw for NightMareEffect. Do you cash out if you get the hit though?
He has to. He has to. Tried to pepper him with the jabs. It wasn't enough.
Wow,
You
that
don't
was
read
so
DI
good.
back. That's very good recognition from NightMareEffect.
Knows that he would have died if he tried the DI
Oh
back.
my
He's got the
goodness.
You're not going to spin that?
I try. Oh, you see? Okay, all right. Now I see why they were saying spin your meter, spin your meter. I actually tried the level 3 right there. Okay, so now I understand. Thank you, Calvin. That was a drop. I promise you I buffed level 3. If this is the moment where everybody was like, use your meter and trying to scream at me for not using my meter, I tried to level 3 right there. I did not want to do regular so bad without that. I tried to level 3 right here. I kid you not. Bruh. At that point, I just knew. In my head, I was like, bruh, it's not meant for me to win. It's not meant for me to win. Because how in the world did I not get my level 3? Yeah. 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 Trust me. Oh, man. Dog. And then I dropped the combo. Yeah. At this point, I was just completely shook.
Yo, you gonna just tick him to the corner?
Front side. Oh, my lordy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was completely shook around the board.
That's true.
It went from all my startups getting beat, options whiffing, him whiff punishing, defense I'm getting mixed, combo drops, not recognizing my hits and confirming. It was like, I was like, I don't know what I could have done to bounce back, but my mind was just completely gone, bro. Oh my God, bro. I want my run back. I want my run back. Crouch meter punch now plus. I want my run back. No. Oh my God, I want my run back, bro. Nah. That was nice. That's a common situation to have a perfect parry happen right there. Then somebody look for the tech. I shouldn't have tech right now. Oh, look at that. I'm finally going for a sweep for... Bro. This is when I knew it was GG's. But I kept fate. How did this come out? How in the world? I kept fate, though. I kept fate. I didn't want to beat myself in the mind like that, but I'm like, bro, too much is happening right now. I'm like, dog, too much is happening to me right now, bro. From combo drops to buttons getting beat on startup, every single thing that a player don't want to have happen along with stuff like this, I'm like, bro, it's over. I was close to picking Ed, yeah. I was close to picking Ed so bad, but I'm like, I'm getting mixed like crazy. To switch to Ed and have a worse DP, I knew it was going to be a complete slaughter fest if I would have did that. It took for the last 2 games for him to finally start blocking DP after like playing so aggressive like the whole set and reset.
He works on this drive meter of NightMareEffect in the corner. He tries to jump out, back throw. Give me some more of that drive. I need that. He's got probably a couple more chances, if not one, to make a choice, and that is gonna be it. She is wailing. She's belting in the back, singing those sweet, sweet tunes.
So, with that being said, y'all, the kid did manage. Took second place. You know, we got ourselves a nice trophy that came with it. I got me a, you know what I'm saying? I like how it actually says #2 tournament champion, and then on the back it says Street Fighter 6. It was a nice tournament run. I wanted the dub though, you know, I wanted the dub, but can't win them all. Just got to come back stronger. We know, trust me, we know what we have to do now. Steph, another DJ player, he actually told me jackknife is actually not a consistent answer that a DJ should want to do against Kimberly because of the elbow drop bait. So I should actually be using sweep. So once he told me that, I was like, you know what? That's a perfect idea. That's a good idea. That covers forward jump and the elbow drop. But yeah, y'all, hopefully if y'all made it to this point of the video, that was my tournament run for Dreamcon. Overall 10 out of 10 event. Met a lot of people, much family, good times, a lot of drinking. This is a trophy. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't get the #1, but you know what though? It ain't nothing but a minor setback for a big come up. So as always, truly do appreciate all the support and love that everybody continue to show. This is I got a good amount of trophies. I don't show them like talking about it, but this ain't the first trophy. This ain't the second trophy. We got a good amount, I just don't put them on display. But this is another one added to the collection with many more coming to the future. All right, so thank you. And yeah, let's continue to rock.